Hello, I'm Allison Brinkley, your registered dietitian, and I'm excited that you're going to be doing the 3-day refresh with me. I do this about once every 6 to 8 weeks because I find that sometimes I'm not eating the way I need to be, or my body's just feeling kind of yucky because I'm eating too many processed foods or not following my clean diet plan as well as I should, and I kind of just need like a reset. So I like to do the 3-day refresh to kind of get my body back in order and get my digestive tract working better. And I just wanted to give you some tips of how I go through the 3-day reset. Here we have our box that comes with our fiber sweep, our protein shakes that we drink daily in our Shakeology, and there's also a program guide. So get acquainted with the program guide. In here, it gives you some information about what the refresh is. It talks about, people ask a lot of questions like, can I drink coffee? Yes, you can drink coffee, but they don't want you to add milk because we're doing a vegan diet throughout this 3-day refresh. And if you need a sweetener, add stevia. I like to use this liquid stevia extract. Stevia is the only sweetener that I use at my house because it's made and derived from plants. And I also love to drink green tea anyway, and green tea is incorporated in this meal plan. So one important thing to note, I want to make sure you're drinking enough water because your diet is going to be increased in fiber throughout this 3 days. And when you don't drink enough water, it can lead to constipation. So you want to drink at least half your body weight in water. So if you weigh 200 pounds, say, you need at least 100 ounces of water, okay? And when you go through this, they're going to have a 3-day meal plan. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty much the same meal pattern every single day. They do give you a list of fruit and vegetable options with the portion sizes. So what I like to do is look through the list, check off all the items that I think I might want during the 3-day refresh, but then pay attention to the serving size because, for instance, half of an apple is considered a serving on the refresh, but a whole cup of cantaloupe is considered a serving. I'd much rather have more volume, so I'm going to choose the cantaloupe. And then it also goes through guilt-free flavorings. I like to put some fresh lemon juice on my salad as the salad dressing, and I found that I actually like it, so sometimes I do that when I'm not on the fresh as well. And they also have a description of healthy fats. I choose to use hummus and avocado when I'm doing a refresh as my healthy fat, and avocado I'll just add to my salad and mix it together, and it kind of acts as a dressing. There are dinner recipes in here, and I'd like for you to look through them before you start the refresh and choose which one you think you're going to be doing. You can choose a different one every day, or you can keep it simple and do the same one every day, cook it once and have it for the full 3 days. When I'm looking at this, I'm choosing volume because I like to eat food. And if you're going to give me a teeny tiny little side thing of green beans, I'm not going to be happy. I want more food. So I choose the spinach salad because it's got 2 cups of spinach or green leafy vegetables and a bunch of veggies on top of it. So that's the dinner I choose. And and also it has an option during this for dinner that you could have plain vegetable broth. And I have found through my experience of doing the refresh, I definitely enjoy doing the plain vegetable broth. What I do to flavor it a little bit more, I buy the organic, no salt added veggie broth, and then I saute a little bit of onion and jalapeno just to give it some flavor, kind of like that Japanese steakhouse soup, and add that to the veggie broth and drink a cup of that, and that just kind of makes me feel like I'm having more food with very little calorie. And if throughout the program you're feeling absolutely like, oh my gosh, I'm starving, I always go with adding more non-starchy vegetables. You'll look at your veggie list and choose some vegetables from that list and add a little bit more of that, because 1 cup of vegetables really only has 35 calories, so it's not going to completely derail this program. This program is pretty low calorie, so I don't want you starving and feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to complete it and then give up. Another thing is to check your water intake. You might be feeling hungry because you're not getting enough water and you're dehydrated, so make sure you're also getting a lot of water. So before you grab for the extra food, drink a bunch of water. And then another thing is I want to talk to you about the fiber sweep that you're going to be drinking mid-morning. This is a great way to add fiber to your diet. There's 8 grams of fiber in it. The American diet tends to be very low in fiber, and it's important that we get enough fiber to help eliminate the toxins in our body and to help keep everything moving. This is interesting. You're going to add it to some cold water, shake it up. You want to drink it right away because it congeals and gets thick, and if you let it sit for a while, it's going to be kind of weird going down. So I find I don't mind the taste so much. Some other people are like, oh my gosh, it's the most disgusting thing ever. But if you just remind yourself, you're actually getting 8 grams of fiber. That's huge. That's a lot of fiber. And you'd have to eat a lot of food in order to get that amount. And it's acting as a scrub brush to clean out your system to help eliminate the gunk that's built up in your intestines. Shakeology also helps do that as well. So I hope that you enjoy these 3 days and really pay attention to how your body's feeling during these 3 days and how it feels to consume a vegan diet. I know I get the best sleep while I'm on this program, and I just feel lighter and healthier and cleaner. And with that, I also have some weight loss and some inches lost and reduced bloating. So I hope you get to enjoy this experience, and I'd love to hear your feedback.